Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast, once again from the South Korean ladder 2024. Very recent replays here onto this channel. Let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. As you have spawning here in the upper right in the red, it is YUTAOKKOTSU TvP. I don't know what the AK from which pro gamer this is. Very high APM early on and also very good player here versus his opponent versus Flash, who is spawning here in the upper left as the white Terran with his AK barcode and the W behind. So yeah, quite an interesting game we have here on a 4 spawning location map again, and a small hint onto the thumbnail, but I'm not going to go into more details. It's going to be quite a hard game here for Flash versus this Protoss, and yeah, we are once again going to be checking out their build orders very soon, as the Protoss is opening up here pretty standardly with his pylon next to his Nexus. So no intentions for him yet to go for a fast expansion. Same can be said here for Flash, no intentions to go for a fast command center, as he's placing his supply depot in quite a interesting position here, very far behind. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to continue with a barracks very soon. Either that or he's going to play it risky and save for a command center. No, he's going for the barracks, and we have a very early move out here by the Protoss, with a pylon in a very interesting position here, very far out, I believe, to have more vision. So in comes the scout by the Protoss very early on, and let's see, a very lucky scout here for him indeed, as the SCV is also moving out here for Flash, seeing the early scout. And yeah, in comes the scout forward straight towards the main from Flash, and Flash reacting really fast, taking his gas. Of course the Protoss could have abused this good scouting by him, this lucky scout by him, as he could have stolen the gas, but Flash very fast into reacting and immediately taking his gas, and even putting him on hold yet, as he's now pushing out to give more damage towards the probe. And a very good micro here actually here by the Protoss, damaging this SCV, a very nice micro indeed early on. Let's check his main really quick. There is the cybernetic score pylon, and there we have his gas, with 3 probes already mining the gas, also ready here for Flash, as 1 Marine should be able to push this probe back. So yeah, with that the scouting has pretty much ended here for the Protoss, but a very good control indeed for him early on. I wonder who this Protoss is. Now he needs to be careful, even damaging the Marine a little bit, so just playing around a little bit, but taking quite some damage, as he's now forced to leave back. And Flash still scouting, so sadly for him, he didn't go up to the upper right part of the map. He was thinking about cross spawns. But yeah, good early advantage perhaps here by the Protoss with a very good scout. Also, I really like this pylon for him, very far out, to give good vision in case there's going to be a timing push by Flash, or in case it's going to be a rush by Flash. Just like he has shown us into previous replays here onto this channel, he really likes to rush, SCV rush and bunker rush the Protoss here. But yeah, in comes the scout. I believe this SCV is of course not going to last long, as very soon it will be sniped by the probe, and even a nice block here by this Protoss. So very good control here by the Protoss, as he also went for his expansion. And the same can be said here for Flash as well, as he also is going for his command center and the bunker in the front, just in case there will be some Dragoons moving out here for the Protoss. So a very good early game here by the Protoss, and things will settle down a little bit, as we do have indeed a bunker finished, and with 2 Marines I believe Flash should be okay here into the early stages. Let's check his main. There is his factory, and he's actually adding a second factory here. So 2 factories early on around the 4-minute mark. One is about to finish very soon. The second one also about to finish here, and let's see what units we see going early on, perhaps for some tanks, perhaps some vultures early on. And let's check the Protoss main. Still 1 gateway. There is the upgrade for the Dragoons, and we have another building. We actually have a robotics facility base, so this could be some early shuttle gameplay here by the Protoss, trying to inflict some damage towards the economy from Flash, as we see the Dragoons are out, but of course range has not been done yet for them, so with that he has to wait it out a little bit longer, and he's adding more and more of those gateways here. So a very interesting and nice build order here for the Protoss. 27 workers for Flash, 26 for the Protoss. Pretty good game here early on by both of them, as we even have a nice hidden engineering bay here for Flash. So yeah, 2 add-ons for him. a tank is getting produced. No upgrades yet for the tanks or for the vultures. Let's see, perhaps Flash is going to go into double upgrades for him very soon, as this add-on is also getting finished. And actually Flash looks like he's expecting some Dark Templars by the Protoss, given the fact that there was no harassment with some Dragoons. So of course this have sound some alarm clocks here for Flash, as he's going for his turret here. So the turret is done, and around this minute 6 the Protoss should of course have had some Dark Templars, but no such thing here by the Protoss. Playing pretty much standardly, nicely guarding this position right here. So yeah, it's still no attack for the Protoss, as we do have now speed getting upgraded for the Terran, and even 2 more vultures getting added here for him. And I believe slowly but steadily it looks like Flash is actually moving out. Is he going to secure the expansion point, or what exactly is his plans here? At around the 6-minute mark is moving out with 5 Marines and 3 tanks, and very soon the vultures will join them here onto this siege forward. So yeah, the Protoss needs to be careful. He has only 4 Dragoons into this location. Yeah, in comes the attack. The first tank is actually getting immediately sniped by the first dragons, and a nice kiting back and forward. But in come the reinforcements exactly on time here for the Protoss, and with that, sadly here for Flash is going to lose important units. So a miscalculation here for Flash. He pretty much attacked blindly. He was thinking about Dark Templars from his opponent, but yeah, no such thing, as we even have an observer here in the air. So in case there would be some mines, the Protoss pretty much ready for anything the Terran is throwing towards him, and now even going for his expansion here as well. As yeah, those mines will of course be sniped. The vultures taking some damage, so a very good defense here by the Protoss. However, the vultures now finally should be able to make it here forward. But no, even those pylons are greatly getting placed here by this Protoss. So very good gameplay here by the Protoss early on. Also very lucky for him, given the fact that Flash was pretty much betting on the Dark Templars or Reavers. So he really wanted to hurt the expansion point from his opponent. And yeah, let's see how the game is going to continue, as siege tank ability is getting done. Weapons 1, no speed for the shuttle yet, as things have settled down a little bit, and the Protoss looks like he's going to move out to snipe more of those mines onto the ground. So pretty good early game by him. Flash with a miscalculation. Let's have a look how the game is going to continue, as he's now playing very safe, adding another expansion. So he knows he's perhaps a little bit behind. And in comes the Protoss, but we do have tanks in the back, so the Protoss should be careful not to engage here. So he has to immediately pull back and just defend this location right here with his Dragoons. Let's have a look where exactly that shuttle is hiding. It's just an observer here for the Protoss, as there is indeed the shuttle into the main, nicely getting hidden. And the first Reaver is about to pop out here for the Protoss. So yeah, slowly but steadily Flash is now moving out. I believe this time he is actually going to secure the expansion point into this location with his tanks, as the command center will finish very soon for him. So yeah, things have settled down a little bit. The Protoss also taking this expansion right here, just patrolling the map, just sniping the mines onto the ground. And in the meantime, Flash pretty much securing his expansion with some turrets, with some tanks, as even the barracks will be used as scouting purposes. So yeah, like I told you, things have settled down. We do have more factories getting produced here for Flash, soon to be 5 factories for him. So very soon his macro game is going to kick in. Weapons 1 for the tanks and the vultures also getting done here for him, and the Protoss securing his expansion, just gaining more and more of a map control, and actually preparing here a strike very soon with his shuttle, with his Reavers. Actually 1 Reaver and 2 Zealots. Let's see what Flash has here to defend. He has a turret into this location, but this spot looks very good here, or perhaps even the middle here for the SCV. The speed has been done for the shuttle, so that's really important. So in comes the drop. The SCVs are immediately getting targeted for the Reaver, so great pickups. 3 SCVs have been sniped, and it looks like the Reaver is not done yet. Sadly here for Flash, he has no defenses at home. This could be a huge splash damage here, but the Reaver decides to play it safe to attack the mining SCVs. So 3 more SCVs, even more getting snipes of Flash, dropping to 43 workers, and with that a very good mission accomplished here. But the Reaver looks like he even wants to kill more, so 2 more SCVs on the way back. So sadly here for Flash, he is now pretty much behind, and even the vultures are getting sniped. So a great abusive gameplay here by the Protoss, making actually the maximum here of this one Reaver. So many kills for the Reavers, SEV vultures, and it looks like it's not yet done. So sadly here for Flash, he is in great trouble as the Reaver just keeps on attacking here the SCVs, but luckily here for Flash, this one will make it out alive, and with that the shuttle is going to retreat. And yeah, with that of course giving more time towards his expansion, even an expansion getting taken here. Let's check the kill stats for the Reaver. 15 kills, so many SCVs, 3 vultures which I have counted. So great early gameplay here for the Protoss as yet another shuttle is getting produced. We have High Templar Storms, speed for the Zealots, 3 comsat stations here for Flash. So Flash really wanting to know what exactly the Protoss is doing into his main, as the Protoss is playing of course very safe with his Nexus, and it looks like he's going to attack once again. So still no defenses here, just a couple of tanks, and finally in comes the drop once again. So more SCBs will be punished here. Finally the shuttle is getting sniped. The Reaver has also been sniped by those tanks here for Flash. And yeah, with that I believe the abusement is pretty much over. A second turret is getting added here for Flash just in case. But that shuttle gameplay with the Reaver, very good job here by the Protoss versus Flash, as we see him take another expansion here and just moving out onto the map with a probe. So he might take yet another expansion on the low ground. So Flash knows of course that he has to react to this. If not, the Protoss will of course gain the economic advantage into the map. Nicely just patrolling the map just in case there would have been some mines there. Just getting more and more of a map control, and now we even have Zealots onto the ground with 1 weapons upgrade. The tanks should also have 1 weapons upgrade, as plating is also getting done, and weapons 2 for the Protoss, as we even have a starport now here for Flash. So I believe he's going to try to go for a science vessel very soon. Let's have a look what the next steps for the Protoss are going to be. This could be once again a great drop attempt here by him. Let's see if Flash is this time prepared. This spot right here, very good, but there are some tanks, there are some vultures, very hard to penetrate here forward. Let's check the main from Flash. Not that many defenses actually here for Flash, so perhaps the shuttle can somehow bypass this route right here and just move straight forward to this location, as all of those tanks from Flash are pretty much far out. And it looks like Flash is deciding to move here forward. The observer nicely seeing all of those movements here. Let's not forget that behind the enemy lines there are 2 Reavers, but it looks like Flash is pretty much going to commit here forward. Checking his upgrades once again, it's just 0 to 1. As in comes the siege, some siege tank already getting sieged up, getting backed up by the vultures. The reinforcements are pulling forward here for the Protoss, but the expansion is already pretty much under fire. The Nexus is taking more and more damage for him. In comes the shuttle with some High Templar Storms, so those storms would be very important here for him. And yet there it is, one storm after the other will be used here by the Protoss, as those tanks are so much clumped up together. And sadly here for Flash is taking more and more damage, and a huge explosion here. All of those tanks have been taken out, and the Protoss not really taking any casualties. So the real damage dealers were of course the High Templars, and with that, look at that, he's even at 160 supply. So a complete miscalculation here by Flash. A really bad game by him. He knew of course that he was behind after that Reaver with the 15 kills, but yeah, sadly for him, a little bit impatient. Perhaps he should have waited for more upgrades, more tanks, but of course he knew that he had to move out given the fact that the Protoss just pretty much kept on expanding all over the map. I believe he just scouted this with the ComSat satellite, even saw this expansion right here, and yeah, 66 workers already here for the Protoss. The High Templars once again being the MVP here for the Protoss, and yeah, 160 supply here. The Protoss with a very good game. Like I told you, I don't know who this player is, perhaps you guys know this. Let's check the stats very quick, as I'm once again going to be clicking left and right. So a very good game here by Kotsu, YUTAOKKOTSU, no idea who he is, might be someone from Japan. Yeah, very good game here by him, especially with his Reaver gameplay. But let's not forget that he had shuttle speed. So without shuttle speed, I believe the outcome would have been different. So it just shows us how important that shuttle speed is for your Reaver to just get picked up and relocated into a new position to gain more kills there. And 50 kills for the first Reaver, very deadly. And I believe the 2 Reavers weren't even into the fight, into the last fight. So Flash sadly here with a very bad game by him. Perhaps he was tired And yeah, a little bit of mistakes by him, but of course it happens. Still a very good game by both players. This time Flash with a defeat here onto this channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Tommy signing out.